Week 18, the Chiefs already have the bye and home field advantage, so there's nothing to play for. Not the case. The Chiefs are going to Denver to win the game.
And if they can win it, they'll be just the second team in NFL history to win 16 regular season games.
The Chiefs close out the regular season in Denver. Yes, the Chiefs have the 1 seed in the playoffs. Yes, they have home field advantage. But there's a lot more than meets the eye here. And first and foremost, Andy Reid has made it an emphatic statement. The Chiefs are going to Denver to win the game.
Yeah, sure, this game doesn't mean much for the Chiefs in the standings, but we're going there to win, and it's a great opportunity for a bunch of reasons. For starters, of course, some of the players that don't play a whole lot normally, they're going to have a chance to go out there and play. And not just play, but play against a team that needs to win. And you can't simulate reps like this because the Broncos have to win this game to make the playoffs. There's ways they can still make it in even if they lose, but they're playing this game to win. And for the Chiefs, for some players that don't normally play a whole lot, again, you can't simulate that kind of intensity in practice or in training camp. It's a great opportunity for those guys.
We saw last year what a Week 18 victory over the Chargers did to help guys get ready for the playoffs.
A great example was safety Shamari Connor. Now we think about Shamari now, he's a starter on this defense, but last year, going into Week 18, he had never played more than 32 defensive snaps in a game. Well, in Week 18, he played more than 70 defensive snaps. Whatever, don't think too much of it. Well, 2 weeks later, Mike Edwards got hurt in a divisional round against the Bills. Shamari had to go in there and play most of the game, and he played really well. And I think that experience in Week 18 definitely helped him be comfortable in that big moment against the Bills.
And a couple others. McCole Hardman was the most targeted guy in that game in Week 18. It gave him a surge of confidence going into the playoffs that led to the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 58. But the offensive line, to me, is also intriguing of where this game could help short-term and long-term for the Chiefs.
Well, another great example from last year, Joe Thuney played a bunch of snaps at left tackle against the Chargers in Week 18, and Mike Caliendo played a bunch of snaps at left guard. Again, didn't seem like much at the time. We're just tinkering with things and experimenting. Well, now that's the left side of our offensive line. It's been the left side of our offensive line the last 3 weeks against 3 of the best pass rushes in the NFL, and collectively, the Chiefs allowed just 1 sack over the last 3 weeks, despite facing guys like Myles Garrett, Danielle Hunter, TJ Watt, Will Anderson Jr., list goes on and on. So again, the game doesn't mean much in the standings for the Chiefs, but it's a real-life football game with a real-life opponent who's trying to win this game to make the playoffs, and it's a great chance to use this situation and this setting to tinker with some things, to experiment, and maybe down the road it could pay dividends.
And if Carson Wentz is the quarterback, this is the same guy that was sailing toward the NFC MVP, maybe the MVP of the whole NFL in 2017, and won a game a year ago on this very weekend.